right, number 3, you're given this guy on number 3. I break it up into 2 different triangles. You've got this smaller triangle right here where it's 4, 3, and x. You've got this whole bigger triangle. Nope, I don't even have that angle. So it's this whole bigger triangle. It's this whole side, which is 4, and it's this whole hypotenuse, which is x plus 5. So when we set up our proportion, we can do small triangle over big triangle. So we get 4/8 is equal to small triangle over big triangle, x over x plus 5. Cross multiply, you're going to get 8x is equal to 4 times x plus 5. Distribute your 4 to both terms, you get 8x equals 4x plus 20. Subtract 4x from both sides, you're going to get 4x equals 20. Divide by 4 on both sides, x equals 5. That was for 3a, x equals 5. For 3b, let's draw that one out. So 3b looks like this. Okay. Well, I know that these two sides, I know that these two sides correspond with each other. So I can say 14 over 8 is equal to something. What side corresponds with this x? So I know this x is going to be on the bottom because that's my bottom triangle. 8 was my bottom triangle. X is my bottom triangle. We don't know what side corresponds, but we can figure it out by looking at our similar triangles. We have angles that are congruent to each other by angle, angle. If I have parallel lines here, that's what those little arrows mean. This is a parallel line. Here is my transversal. The angles that are formed are right here. So x does not correspond with 7 because x is not adjacent to this angle. So that means 10.5 corresponds with x. So 10.5. So cross multiply, and you're going to get 14x is equal to 10.5 times 8. So you're going to get 14x is equal to 10.5 times 8, which gives you 84. Divide by 14 on both sides, and you're going to get x equals 6. So 3b gave us x equals 6. Moving on to number 4. This guy is not drawn to scale whatsoever, but it's okay. I'm not sure who made this quiz review, but we will still love them anyways. So this is A, B, C, D, P, S, Q, and R. And we're doing 4. So it tells us that QR is x plus 3. BC is x plus 5. AB is 5. And PQ is 4. If I am solving for x, I can take small over big. 5 over 4 is equal to x plus 5 over x plus 3 because that's still small over big. Well, in this case, small shape over big shape, even though these are not respective. Okay. Cross multiply, you're going to get 4 times x plus 5 is equal to 5 times x plus 3. You need to distribute 4 into both your terms, so 4x plus 20 is equal to distribute 5 into both your terms, 5x plus 15. I want to get x alone, so I'm going to take my smallest amount of x's from this side to my next side. So 20 equals x plus 15. Subtract 15 from both sides. X equals 5. We are not done yet, though. We want to figure out what BC equals and what QR equals. Well, BC is equal to x plus 5. So substituting 5 in for x, 5 plus 5, I get BC equals 10. And for QR equals x plus 3, sub 5 in for x, 5 plus 3. That gives me that QR equals 8.